Hi guys, my name is Sophia, and today we're talking about how you can use ClickUp to manage your personal finance. As you're going to see in this short video, ClickUp has tons of features that are not only going to help you manage all of your personal accounts, but they'll also help you to set personal financial goals. So as always, when we get started, we need to start thinking about how to utilize the ClickUp hierarchy. I recommend creating one single finance space to manage all of this different work. And that's going to ensure that everything is in one cohesive place that you can come back to at any time. We also have a ready-made project template called Asset and Wealth Management that you can deposit directly into this space. And as you can see within my Asset Wealth Management project here, I've used my different lists to break down the different types of assets that I'm dealing with. So I've seem to have a lot of assets going on. I have property, multiple vehicles, and multiple accounts that I'm dealing with at the list level. Keep in mind that you can also add different colors to your lists by clicking on these little dots, if that makes it easier for you to visually distinguish what's going on. You'll also see if we open up the project settings by clicking on this ellipses next to the project that I can access the project statuses menu. So here you can see that I've actually set up custom statuses for my tasks within this project. And this is how I'm going to determine what stage of my overall workflow each of these tasks is in. So good condition, declining, or bad condition. And it's a good way for me to note for myself or to note to other team members where exactly my tasks are at. Above your list of tasks here, you're also going to see that there are lots of different features that you can add at the task level. So I can add start and due dates to my tasks, priorities to indicate their level of urgency. I can add one or more than one assignee to the task if I'd like to. And I can even add custom fields. So I can use, for instance, a text custom field to indicate a location, a monetary field so I can keep track of budgets and worth, that kind of thing. And I can even add color-coded drop-down fields if I want to keep track of investment status or something similar. This is obviously sensitive material, so you might also want to consider setting up privacy for your projects, lists, or tasks. So let's just quickly go over how to set up privacy for a list to see what that process looks like. Let's say I want to make my accounts list private to specific people. I just need to click on the ellipses next to the list and navigate to the Share menu. And from here, I can actually make this private to select which team members can see the list. And I can set permissions for the people that can access the list. So by accessing the permissions menu, I can determine, is this going to be a read-only person? Will this person be able to comment in tasks, edit but not create tasks, or are they going to have full edit and create access? You can also share select projects, lists, and tasks with guests by adding the guest email right into this spot. And this is perfect if you need someone to contribute minimally to a project, list, or task. You can add them as a guest right there. Let's open up a task to quickly look at the repeat task function. So this is the perfect way to keep track of repeat action items. Maybe you need to repeatedly check up on a location or pay a bill. Rather than creating that task over and over again, you can actually set it up to recur. So you can set up a repeat schedule task where the task will recur within a specified time frame. Or you can actually set it up as a repeat trigger recurring task, which means the recurrence is going to be triggered based on a task status change. One view that we haven't touched on quite yet is the time view. So let's jump over to that to take a quick look. Time view is the ClickUp calendar, and this is where you'll be able to visualize any imminent start and due dates for your tasks, and even for your overall lists. As you see, I've actually set up for my property and vehicles list a start and a due date, and we can see that on the calendar. Any unscheduled tasks are going to be in your right-hand sidebar, and you can actually drag and drop those on your calendar to schedule them, elongate the due date, or even adjust the start date. Keep in mind that we also have a two-way Google Calendar sync, which means you can add any task with a start or due date to your Google Calendar, and then any changes you make to that task from Google Calendar will also be synced back to ClickUp. So those are a few features to help you get started with managing your personal finance in ClickUp. But if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to us at help@clickup.com.